she has announced.
Wait, what?
You've announced the vlog.
Oh, I have announced the vlog.
Hi. Hello there.
Hi.
Fun transition.
Okay, so predictions. I'm gonna film everyone individually and they can say what ride we think. What ride? What song? Okay, Lucy, what song do you think we're gonna get?
I want September.
What song do you think we're gonna get?
September. I think it's September.
I think it's September.
I ran. Everybody wants to rule the world.
John?
Alright.
Or I think it's gonna be Everybody Wants to Rule the World. We'll see.
Wow, you can't change it.
No, but I think it's gonna be September or Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Get any of those.
Watch it be one of the three that
No, we've not said, yeah. Hello, so we're at the Grand Floridian. It's me, Lucy and Rachel. We're having a little girls' night. We came for cocktails. I got a pina colada, which is like a raspberry pina colada, which I'm very excited about. Lucy, what did you get?
I got a Captain and Coke. Okay.
And Rachel, what did you get?
I got I don't know, lemonade. That's nice.
Hello everyone, I am here with
Hey.
John. We are doing a studios morning because John works in studios. He does ODV like me. We just rode Star Tours. I got Kylo Ren again. I feel like I've had Kylo Ren 4 out of 6 times that I've been on it, and I think like it's crazy because I'm always like, oh, I love Kylo so much, and then I get him, and it's kind of funny. Sam's about to arrive, so we're gonna meet up with him, and then I think I'm gonna try and do 4 parks one day, and then I'll see you in a little bit.
Docking Bay 7.
Docking Bay 7.
I see the pattern as well. Just listen. I know I'm not
Why are you trying to impale yourself, John?
It was a bad pun. It was awful. I'm sorry. Through my heart. No, check that one. Hold that one. Oh wow, that is good.
You look like a Star Wars fan, no offense. It looks sick.
How'd you turn the other? Oh, sure. The dogs.
Cover nothing, do nothing. Or I could do the whole last Jedi scene if you'd like.
Feel free not to.
So, I've just come into Creations and I found my favorite cast member.
Hello.
She's so good at her job.
Look at me stocking the things.
Stocking. I mean, she's totally not trying to convince me to buy this.
I'm literally not convincing.
No, I'm like, I want this one. I also want this one. I also want this one. I also want this one. I want them all.
Some more outfits on this side.
I'm just like, sorry. I'm just like, do you know what outfit it is for me? It's like the Han Solo one. Goofy is cute. You know what? I feel like this might be a silly like last night purchase.
Which would be completely silly.
I know. Oh my god, could you imagine if all 6 of us got matching not matching ones, but got them, and then we could. I do like Winnie the Pooh.
Very cute. I like the Mickey.
I might have a look in Emporium, see if they have any more, but they're so
I
cute.
mean, confirming Tomorrowland tomorrow, and then you know, it'll be good.
It'll be good. They're so cute. Ah! I didn't realize how like zoomed in my camera was. I just saw Lucy, sweetest person ever. She works in Creations, as you probably could tell, in Epcot, which is like the main gift shop in Epcot. I'm about to head out of Epcot. Gonna see if I can see Sam, because Sam is a greeter at Epcot. And then gonna catch the monorail and go to Magic. See, if you do 3 parks one day, it's really easy to get between Magic, Epcot, then Studios, or Studios, Epcot, then Magic. But it's harder to get to Animal Kingdom because, I mean, you can get the buses, but I much prefer like taking the Skyliner or the monorail. Isn't she pretty? Epcot. I don't even think I've vlogged the Epcot ball yet. Like, I feel like I haven't really vlogged Epcot. because I've come to Epcot quite a lot, but I haven't really vlogged it. Hello. This is my favorite park greeter. Say hello, Sam. Hello everyone, I am now in Magic Kingdom. I'm going to take you on a tour of some of my favorite popcorn carts that I've worked at. I'm going to see if we can see some friends along the way, and I'm going to start at Adventureland and then end up in Main Street. And I think I'm going to like try and go to some merch locations as well. And then I wasn't planning on doing any rides tonight, but the wait times are quite low tonight. So I might do things like Dumbo, Small World, things I haven't done yet. There's so many rides I haven't done because I keep doing the same rides. That's just basically me though. I will do the same rides like a million times. But yeah, I really want to do the ones I haven't done. Like I've never done Dumbo in Disney World before, unless it was when I was a baby, which I wouldn't remember. So we will see what we can get done. We'll see what merch we can find, and I'll take a little tour. So as you can see, there is a popcorn cart in front of us. And that was where I had my first ever training at Pecco's popcorn, and it just feels very nostalgic for me because that was the first cart I ever worked. I got to see the fireworks through like the cart, and it was just so magical. And for me, and Happily Ever After, my favorite song will always be How Far I'll Go by Moana, because that was the moment I was, you know, working that cart, and I just started to like, my eyes started to water because I was like, I am working for Disney, and I'm working in ODV, and you know, I get to see the fireworks, and it was just so magical, and I will treasure that memory forever. And I will always have, oh my gosh, it's windy, I will always have like a soft spot for that, because it's like, that was like the first car I ever worked. I haven't really done Frontierland and Adventureland that much, but I've worked it a couple times, and I just will always have a soft spot for that one popcorn cart, because that was, you know, my first ever one. So I can say the first place I ever worked was Frontierland, and I'll have like a special place in my heart for it. I kind of want to get a pin for every land that I've worked in, but like that's a lot of pins. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get pins for my favorite lands and my favorite locations I've worked in. So we will see if I can find any pins. I think I'm going to go in the Trading Post pin shop and see if I can find any pins in there that I like. I will tell you my favorite like land or area to work in when we get there. I will forever love that, and that will be my favorite place. But I don't know if they have any pins for that place, so we'll see if we can find one. But yeah, I love working here so much, and it's just like the coolest thing ever. I love it. So that was Pinocchio's, and that is one of my favorite places to work in Fantasyland. I mean, there's only 2 places in Fantasyland, but that's one of my favorite places to work in the entire park. So I thought I'd show you there. I really just want to get a Pinocchio pin to kind of like commemorate that. Fantasyland is one of my favorite places to work. I would probably say, I don't know, it's maybe second or third, maybe second. We'll see. By the time I get to the next cart, well, after this one, because there's another cart in Fantasyland that I want to show you, I will decide and see. But you know, last time I was here, which was 6 years ago this week, I was very much in my Beauty and the Beast era, very much in my Gaston era, and I made Gaston my entire personality when I came last time. And I saw the Beauty and the Beast land for the first time, which was really cool. I went to Gaston's for the first time, which was really cool. I met Gaston multiple times. So for me, working at this next location, I feel like I've kind of revealed which it is, but it was like a massive dream of mine to, like, if you know I would ever work here, to have something to do with this certain area. That would be like an absolute dream for me, because I was so obsessed. And it is probably one of my favorite places to work. So I'll show you that in a second. I think I'm gonna go into a certain tavern first to get a drink of water or the food brew. Maybe water for now, and then we'll see on the way out what drink I get. I do want to try some of the Tomorrowland drinks, so we might see. But I really love Fantasyland. Fantasyland has like a special place in my heart. And it was the first place that I worked closing on my own for the first time after training. So it was my first shift after training. I will show you one of my very favorite places. But first, a drink. now going to take you to our next location, which I've worked twice. I'll be working there again next week. I'm going to show you it now. So that was Cool Ship. That is definitely one of my favorite places to work. I'm gonna try and see if we can see a certain somebody. A certain somebody I know works on a certain attraction, but I don't know if he's gonna be at the front. I don't know if that's him. We'll see. I can see somebody that looks, I think it is him. Okay, we'll see. Look at him being so good at his job. I love him. This is my favorite person ever. So I just saw Cameron. I see Cameron like a fair amount, like from a distance. Like when I'm working Tomorrowland, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Cameron. So it's always lovely seeing him on shift. So me and Cameron both work in Magic Kingdom together. Lucy and Sam work in Epcot, as you've seen. And then John works in studios doing ODB, but in studios. I haven't seen him at work yet. He's the only person I've not seen at work yet. And then Rachel works in Animal Kingdom in food too. And I've seen her, but from a distance. So I need to make sure I visit John and Rachel at some point because I want to make sure I see everybody. We're about to go to my favorite place to work. We're currently like in the zone of my favorite place, but we're about to see my favorite place. And this place is truly so magical, so wonderful, and every night I do get to see a little show in the sky. And that is something that's been so special in my program and something I'll treasure forever, and especially being in this park, seeing, you know, the fireworks every night is truly amazing and magical. And every time it's on, I just feel so emotional, and I'm so in disbelief that I am working here and that I am here. And you know, this has been a dream of mine since I was 11 years old, and now I am dreaming it. I am living my dream. And I've got a dream, she's got a dream. I will start singing Tangled any chance I get. But yeah, I really am gonna miss this place, and I hope one day that I get to come back to Disney and I get to work in Epcot and do the CRP, because that would be amazing. And I always kind of envisioned that's where, you know, my Disney journey would take me. And then there was the Disney College program, which is like the summer program. If anyone has any questions about that, please feel free to comment them or DM me on Instagram. I can answer more questions about that. It's nearly been a year since I applied, and it just feels so surreal being here, and I'm just in disbelief every single day that this is my life. Like, I just genuinely can't believe it, and it's bittersweet because it's been so amazing, but it is ending really soon, and I'm really sad about that. But I will treasure like this experience for the rest of my life. So I have just come to the Polynesian for dinner. I've got a pulled pork brioche burger with fries. I thought I would just come here because I wanted to look in the shop and buy some stuff. And I'm going to try and leave before the fireworks because I know the monorail is going to be so busy around that time. But yeah, it's just been really nice having a chill day. Started the day off with John and Sam, and then I've been in Epcot and Magic Kingdom by myself, which I haven't had like a solo park day yet, so that's just been like nice, just exploring it, you know, on my own for a little bit. And then I came to Polly, and this is like where we came on our first night, and I wish I vlogged that night because it was so fun and it was so magical, and it was the start of our program. But yeah, I'm really excited for this burger, so I'm gonna stop vlogging.